But most of all, you have a responsibility to the viewer at home. Someone asked me that question about hosting a show, and I said the most important thing, I think, is that you have to understand you work for the person at home. The person on the other end of that camera is the person that you broadcast for, and ultimately that's the person you answer to. Now that doesn't mean that you don't have responsibilities that I got a boss, I got lots of bosses, and I obviously have to answer to them. But I'm working for the guy at home, and when you think about that and you try to remain true to that person, then broadcasting is an adventure every day. So I think when you get the blessing of doing a show like this, you don't think, am I going to be around for 10 years? What you think is, I'm going to make every day count.
Final question.
Never say final question in an interview, because you may think of another one, and then I'm going to hold you to that. I'm going to get up and walk away.
You don't have much tape time. Describe OTR in 2 sentences. What's it all about?
Well, first of all, my sentences can be very long and run on, so the 2-sentence challenge isn't nearly as imposing as it could be.
Within 28 seconds.
Off the Record is a place that is driven by one thing, and that is passion. The passion comes from the host, first and foremost. The speech that I give the guests in the green room every day says this, and I'm not talking about the upfront interview, I'm talking about the panel discussion. I look at guys in the eyes and say, if you don't feel passionately about the topics, if you don't see this as black and white and right and wrong, then ultimately you're going to be a bad guest, because you got to sell yourself to the guy at home by saying, I care. So OTR is the place where passion comes to live on a daily basis, and if it doesn't, we have failed.
That's it.
That's it?
Thank you so much.
Good questions.
Appreciate that.
Kids good?